Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And this is Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot's on here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Mali have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, great save by Dida. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance! And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. Now it's Neymar. Mali given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And Martinez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out wide. Aubameyang. Well read, and the danger is averted. Zanetti running with the ball. Quarter of an hour played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. He has a look up. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Mali are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. Parla. Not the most accurate pass. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, who's going to be first to this? Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Donadoni ploughing, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Messi. And this is Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this is a great position. Kukçu. Isco.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And they win it back again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mali heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Chance, surely! He's beaten the... Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Aubameyang at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Great vision. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Isco. Bale has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Donatoni. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Kukçu. Can he get on the end of this? Martinez, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Mali absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Mali will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Here we go again. And that has put paid to that. Messi tries to pass it through. He's through, now is he in? Oh, sweet feet. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chiellini. Parla. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thiaw kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Isco, and it's Rijkaard. Mali looking to pass their way through. He's found some space. Thuram gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. This ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Can he get away here? Griezmann for Isco. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Kukçu. And it's Isco. Martinez! He is having a shot! It's a goal! They're back within reach! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Changement en cours.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's an excellent interception. Kalo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's looking wide, played back in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kalo. Kukcu. Has a look and plays it forward. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! They've done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Distributed tidily. And that's going up front in a hurry. Thuram cuts it out. Back into the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Batistuta. Isco.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Martinez.
Paris really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pass somewhat off target. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Good take, and is he in? Takes a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Hazard, he's picked his way through. So much time and space here. Hazard. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. Terrific save by Manuel. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he shoots! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Gamba Osaka finding themselves unexpected. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi, can he finish? He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, sweet feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And it's Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could move up a gear here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Koulibaly does really well to win the ball there. Raul. Now it's Rosicki. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Thinks about the shot. Donadoni. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gamba Osaka have it back and can go again. Nicely weighted ball. Van der Ven makes the interception. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gamba Osaka are looking to break at pace. Donadoni. Now it's Aubameyang. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Inzaghi. And this is De Bruyne. Hangs one in. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van der Ven. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Rosicki. Rosicki going face-to-face with his great rival. Right card, really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Rosicki. He's in a good position here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Rijkaard. Kukçu. Might be danger here. Can he finish? And Donatoni. Jordan Henderson. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. He is through here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Mali really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Mali go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Chers spectateurs, nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola. Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran.
That gets things going for the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Kukçu. The message is clear, none shall pass. Kukçu. Now it's Inzaghi. De Bruyne. Jordan Henderson. And it's Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary. Mali needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Neymar. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Inzaghi. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. He is just caressing the ball. Kukçu. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Almost an hour gone. Neymar. And this is Bale. Zanetti. It's run loose here. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rosicki. And it's Rijkaard. Kukçu. Now it's Raul. Zanetti. Raul. Khan claims comfortable. And here's the chance to counter. Kukçu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's picked out the run. Aubameyang. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Mali
Are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. There's the header! No mistake! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Gamba Osaka give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Nicked it back promptly. Brzezinski. Zanetti. Szoboszlai. And it's Henderson. It's Perez. Now it's Villa. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. And he goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mali blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He's having a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Rosicky. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, this is a great position. Chooses to go back. Inzaghi! De Bruyne is the guilty party there. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Szoboszlai. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's found a way through. Lofted in. Up he goes! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Mali are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Time added on 4 minutes. Szoboszlai, real chance! Filippo Inzaghi. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Oh, that's clever. Rosicky! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectation on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Mali.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back when it goes. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Swings in across. And he's taking no chances there.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
And this is Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rummenigge. This is promising. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He's in a good position here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super find. That's a shade optimistic. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Now it's Donatoni. He has found the way through. Bellingham. It's Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neymar. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. He has a look up. Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been knocked clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van der Ven tries to clear. Nicked it back promptly. And now they can spring out of defence. And the counter is on. Donatoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. And back out it comes. And here's Neymar. Rummenigge. And they can counter here. Chiellini. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the real chance! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Netherlands. Bellingham.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the first moment of real significance.
Coming on the field,
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Shevchenko, and he's worked it through, and he's managed to get free. Hangs in a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, they could break here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. De Bruyne. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Mali are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And he's intervened well there. Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's De Bruyne. That has been cut short. And it's Shevchenko. Pull it. Look at the space here. He's having a shot. It's bounced back off the post. De Bruyne. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Eto'o. And that has put paid to that. Spread it left. De Bruyne. He's found a way through. David Villa. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Neymar. And he's well positioned here. Great chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kukcu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Platini, can he get it through? And this is Eto'o. And a chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
And that is that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubu's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right hand.
It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. Mali with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neymar. Albert Ferrer with the foul. Oh, he's taken it. Aubameyang. That was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Mali have their third corner. Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the big chance! Must be! Shoots! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. And here's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aubameyang gets into a good position. No, that's overhit. That's good running with the ball.
Mbappe has basically crossed that in blind faith. I'd suggest he try a little patience.
Now it's Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Bale. Oh, good ball. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Might be danger here. Kubo. And that is a little undercooked. Donatoni. Neymar. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Crosses in, big header! And it's in! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Bale. Donatoni. Back when it goes. And he's in on goal. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Real chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely spread. Bale could try cutting inside here. Now it's Bale. Oh, that was vital. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Mali are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Changement.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Bale. Rijkaard. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. And the finish! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard, good, strong midfield running here. Conte, he won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options. He's there and gets it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he was alert to it. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Picked out brilliantly. Donadoni! Really well taken goal. And that for him is goal number 10. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And yes, it's him again.
Changement pour le Mali. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Messi.
Mali with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Le numéro 13.
Tunisia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Szoboszlai. He is just caressing the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Soboslai. It's a good-looking delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi has created one goal already. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Jordan Henderson, it's a pretty loose pass. Alvarez making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. And it's Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he finish? Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. Mali can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest.